Hi you guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you the process of how I rebuilt from nothing my entire freelance makeup kit. I used to be a freelance makeup artist for about 5 years, and for the past 6 years I have not done makeup on anybody. That means, like I said, I had to build my makeup kit from the very beginning, and I want to explain to you how I did that. I'm going to show you everything I got, and also I'm going to share with you how I was able to save a little bit of money. But before we get into that, I do want to share a little disclaimer. A couple weeks ago on Instagram, I reached out asking my followers for help, asking if anybody had maybe $1 to spare, if they would be interested in donating it to me to specifically rebuild my makeup kit. And the reason why I asked for help was simply because I could not afford to do this on my own, and I kind of just assumed that maybe my followers who had been supporting my makeup journey for the past 10 years might be interested in helping me. I've never asked for help on social media ever before. I received an overwhelming amount of love and support from you guys. So before I get into the other half of the story, I just want to thank you guys seriously from the bottom of my heart, because I truly would not have been able to do this without your help. That being said, a handful of people really did not like that I did ask for help. They were really coming for me, sending me really nasty messages. Like I said, I've never asked for help. I felt like I wasn't forcing anybody to ask me for help, and my intentions truly were good. I was not trying to take for granted my platform or my followers. I kind of thought of it as a way that in order for me to get back into not just freelance makeup, but even makeup tutorials and the beauty content that I used to post, I thought it would be a way that my followers could kind of show me like, hey Lizzie, we're excited for you to get back into this. Like, let me help you if I can. That's kind of what my vision was. That being said, I don't think it's a bad thing asking for help. I don't feel discouraged by the negative messages that I received. I don't feel discouraged in the sense that I would never ask for help again because I received some horrible messages. I think it's a beautiful thing to ask for help. It's humbling, and it made me feel very loved, seeing how many people were excited for me for this journey. Another little thing that I want to point out, a handful of social media influencers have multiple sources of income because they monetize their content. There's areas where their followers and supporters can specifically donate to them. I've never set anything up like that because I've always wanted my content to be as free to you guys as possible. I guess that was another reason why those hateful messages really hurt me, because I just had hope that by seeing what I post, you might somewhat get a sense that I am a genuine person and that I wouldn't take people for granted. I wouldn't be asking for help if I didn't genuinely need it. I've been used to working multiple jobs all at once since I was about 15 or 16, since I started social media. I've always had multiple sources of income. For the past year living where I live in Western North Carolina, it's just been extremely difficult for me to find additional sources of income. That's why I wanted to get back into freelance makeup. It's something that I can travel to do for people for special occasions, weddings, birthdays, things of that sort. So that is my goal, that's my mission, that's why I was excited to get back into it. Again, this was just to try to explain why I asked for help, where I'm at. Now let's get into the fun part. This is the makeup bag that I bought off of Amazon. I'll link it on my Amazon storefront. I chose this one because I felt it wasn't too large to travel with, but it was big enough to store makeup and also eyebrow supplies. There are two main compartments. Something that I really love, it has these little, you see what I mean, buckles. It keeps this back piece from falling completely flat. The first step in rebuilding this kit was to simply make a list of everything that I needed, because it would have been way too overwhelming just trying to order everything online and not keeping track of it. Basically, I made categories: wax related, brows, makeup, and then other. I will leave a screenshot of my list on the screen in case somebody wants to take a screenshot for themselves to maybe use as reference if they're building their makeup kit. This top section of the bag is storing most of my applicator things, disposable mascara wands and lip wands, disposable sponges, and small waxing sticks. I transferred these into a smaller bag because this came in a pack of 500. Cotton balls for removing eyebrow products like tint and stuff like that. This I'm gonna keep stored in the bubble wrap because it is a ceramic little dish. It's so cute, it's like a little seashell. I got this to mix eyebrow tint on. And the last things in that top compartment are just samples that I got when I placed these orders for the makeup because I bought everything online. So there's like foundation samples, lipstick samples, and then a brush cleaner sample. I just zipped up that top part. This is the second compartment. This one's larger, it's deeper. This also came with little dividers, but they were very shitty, so I'm not using the dividers. I like that this has a little Velcro spot. I feel like this would be a good area to store your makeup brushes, but I'm not doing that. Face moisturizer that I feel like is very good for all skin types. This is from Typology. And then a face primer. This is from Elizabeth Mott, the Thank Me Later. I've been loving this on myself personally. It's not too greasy or oily, so I feel like this would be great for most skin types. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I get a very light shade of only one concealer. Every makeup artist is a little different, but instead of buying 20 different shades of concealer, I get the very lightest shade that has more of like a neutral to yellow undertone. And when I'm mixing up the right foundation shade, I'll just add a little bit of this concealer to that person's foundation shade. And that's how I create like a custom concealer shade. Okay. Makeup setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. These are 2 eyeliners, black and white. These came in a set of 5. I'm going to show you the other 3 in a moment. These are from Makeup Forever. They are mini sizes. And then just a mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous. I love this mascara. These are the other 3 pencils that came in the in the Makeup Forever kit, but these are lip liners. You have like a nice mauve-y, a brown, and then a darker brown. I most likely will continue adding to my kit, but to start from the very beginning, this was what I needed and what was going to work best for me. So I probably will add more lip liners and maybe more eyeliner shades eventually. These are from Sigma. They're their Renew Lip Oil. This kind of just looks like a clear color. This one's more pink, more mauve-y, and kind of more brown. And I love lip oils compared to lip glosses because they're not as sticky and they last really nicely. So these all came in a set. Tweezers, scissors, eyelash curler, and a pencil sharpener. Now moving into the bottom section where the larger items are. Facial cleansing wipes. These are from the brand called Honest. I'll link whatever I bought on Amazon in my Amazon storefront, okay? I believe I got these on Amazon. They're plant-based wipes made without alcohol, parabens, synthetic fragrance, or chlorine processing. These are going to be used to clean my clients' faces before I get started on them. I really recommend getting wipes like this, but make sure you do not buy makeup removing wipes because that'll kind of leave sort of like a residue on the skin. Find like cleaning wipes, facial cleaning wipes like this. I wanted to transfer this into a smaller spray bottle, but I just didn't have time. I probably will do that in the future. I use this to kind of like quickly clean brushes in between eyeshadows and applications and stuff like that. Actually, that reminds me, a handful of things have not gotten here yet, but they are not things that I necessarily need for today's appointment. For example, a handful of like wax supplies and lamination supplies for eyebrows has not arrived. So I'll show you guys that probably in a couple days when they do. I'm gonna be filming this video for a couple days. These are both eyebrow products. This is like a cleanser, and then this is the developer for eyebrow tint. Face products, Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This will be a beautiful highlight for most skin tones, and I also have other products for darker skin tones that I can mix. I love mixing shades to create custom shades. And then I chose 2 blushes to start off with. I also picked out a face palette, which I'll show you guys later, that has more bronzer, blush, and highlight shades. That's what it looks like. This one's called Pink Swoon, and then this one is like a neutral peachy orangey brown. It's called Melba. Dividing those products that I just showed you from the rest of these products is my makeup brush set kit thing. So I'm gonna show you that, but I'm kind of using this brush set as a divider. This is a Sigma brush set. I also bought a handful of brushes individually, so I will show you what came in the set and what I bought separately. I may be wrong, but I'm 99% sure these are the these are the brushes that came in the set. So this is just like a very small little pointed brush, blending brush, stippling brush, angled blending brush sort of, little powder brush, a little dense, this could be used for contouring, a very small little shader brush, see, angled, another little, okay. The brushes I bought individually, this one I will be using to apply skincare, so the moisturizer. And then a handful of little eye brushes, another blending brush. These are 2 brushes that I bought on MAC because they were on sale and because they seemed like great options. So this is just a lip brush. You see how it, yeah, this is just a foundation brush. I will probably use this to mix the foundations and apply it and then use my disposable sponges to blend it out. A couple of eyebrow tints. I'm going to be using this as an eyeshadow primer. This is MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. If you guys have been here for a while, you know. And then some black duo eyelash glue in case people want fake eyelashes. I have a black little makeup towel just in case I need something to wipe brushes on or whatnot. And then the very last thing are palettes, and stacked with my palettes I have false eyelashes. I've always loved these Ardell Demi Wispies for clients because they're very flattering, they have a beautiful cat eye, but they're not too dramatic. These are the palettes that I got. This one was free with my Sigma purchase. These are the shades, absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it was free. This is the face palette I was talking about. It's the NARS Laguna Ultimate Face Palette #1. So I'm pretty sure these are the Laguna bronzers. This is like a nice little highlight. And then down on the bottom row, you can use these as blushes, highlights, eyeshadows even. This is a very universal palette. This was the only eyeshadow palette that I figured I would need. As you can see, there's a lot of matte neutrals, but also some beautiful colored shades. So I feel like this will be a very, very nice option to have. This is the Tarte Reflections palette and it's gorgeous. The very last palette I got was just a little foundation palette. This is RCMA makeup. On the back it has all the shades. Also, all of the makeup that I bought is all cruelty free, so that was very important to me when rebuilding my kit. This is what the palette looks like. I do plan on buying a couple of different options for darker skin tones, but all the makeup appointments that I have this week, I told you I have 1 appointment today, and I believe I have 3 on Sunday, and all of them are not darker than what I have in this palette. So this palette will work for this week. In time, I will be adding to this, but this was very expensive to build from the start, so I just felt like I needed to get the basics and get what I needed for my immediate clients, and then continue to build. And the very last thing, I forgot to show you this because it slid, but it's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest. This has been my go-to bronzer for myself for a very long time, and it's a great eyeshadow. It's a great bronzer or blush depending on the person's skin tone. I love this. Those eyeshadow palettes that I got, I will also be able to use those on myself in makeup tutorials for you guys. As long as things are disinfected and properly sanitized, then it's okay. Obviously, these products are going to be used on multiple different clients, so I will be using some of these on myself to share videos with you guys as well. Anyways, that is it so far for the makeup kit. I hope that this was helpful for anybody who might be in a similar situation, rebuilding their makeup kit from scratch, or just never have built one before and wondering, what should I get? I'm gonna go get everything ready that I need for this girl to come. I told all these clients, because my clients this week, I'm actually doing their makeup for free to rebuild my portfolio. In exchange for them modeling for me, I will be using their before and after photos. In these next couple clips are gonna be women's before and after. So let's go, get ready. First makeup appointment is completed. I also tinted her eyebrows and she was just the sweetest girl ever. Her name is Jaden. I don't know if she'll watch this, but thank you again, Jaden, for coming here. I did forget to mention earlier some ways that I was able to save some money. shopping for this makeup. The biggest way that I saved money was just signing up for like newsletters. So for example, I think it's called a newsletter, I don't know. Giving my email for like the subscription thing. So I purchased from MAC Cosmetics, Sephora, Sigma, and then this RCMA makeup. But because I haven't purchased from these places online before, I was able to get, I think, between like 10 to 15% off on my first order. So if you are rebuilding a makeup kit like this, make sure you sign up for the email for your discount for your first order. Also, buying things that were like bundles. For example, all of the lip oils that I got came all together as a pack of 4. I think that probably saved me a little bit of money. Okay, I will see you guys on Sunday for the other appointments. Happy Sunday! Today is day 2 of my makeup appointments. My first appointment is almost here. She's about 5 minutes away. So really quickly, here's the outfit and the jeans, belt, cute little sweater. And then I just wanted to tell you guys really quickly, I just made some new jewelry that's on my website if you want to check it out. Okay. I gotta finish getting ready before she gets here. I'm so exhausted. Obviously the lighting has changed significantly because we have been going at it for almost 6.5 hours. I only had those 3 women that I showed you today, but on top of makeup, I did eyebrow services for all of them. That's why it took me 6 hours. And also I was moving a bit slower than in the past because I haven't done makeup in so long. It truly was such an amazing experience for me. One, to get to practice this. I really needed this practice before offering my makeup services again. Also to try out different techniques because makeup has changed significantly now versus when I freelanced in the past. But also just the connection that I was able to form with all of these women. I really needed this right now in particular, like in this moment in particular. I've kind of talked about this a bit on my social media, having this sense of like loneliness on top of being depressed these last couple months. And just getting to connect with some down-to-earth women who made me laugh, made me smile, who appreciated the work I did for them, just made me feel like that value again. I booked each woman for 2 hours and they were one after the next. I didn't have a moment to snack, so. I feel delusional. I just inhaled my snacks and I'm in the middle of cleaning some makeup brushes. Don't mind the lighting. I don't feel like setting my tripod up, so yeah, this is what we're working with. I just wanted to come on here to end this video. I told you guys some of the products that I ordered didn't arrive in time for the beginning of the video. So to end the video, I'm just gonna show you the last couple products that came in the mail. Wax. I already opened this because I needed wax. This oil in particular is used to clean surfaces and your wax pot, and then this oil is used to clean your skin, to remove wax from surfaces, to remove wax from your skin, okay? I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that I didn't show you yet. These are just the disinfecting wipes. I actually removed the rubbing alcohol from my kit. I used that for my first client on Tuesday, like I said, to clean my brushes, but I was really waiting for these. These are one-step disinfectant cleaner wipes. These are so much easier in my opinion to use. And for my actual makeup kit, I just removed, I took this big roll out and wrapped up probably 20 to 30 wipes, and I have them stored in a Ziploc bag, and that's what I'm keeping in my makeup kit, so that way I don't have to bring this. I'm still adding a couple of products to my kit, and I'm actually returning a handful of products that I bought, but I'm not gonna share that in this video because I don't want this to be too long. If you guys want like an updated makeup kit, I can film that. It's not very many things that are different from the original, like from the beginning of this video. But if you might be interested in seeing that, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for all of the support, for watching these videos, for showing me love and excitement for getting back into beauty. Thank you to the women who came here, offering their time to let me practice on them. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. So I love you guys, and I will see you later.